Hey everybody, it's Craig Beckton here, and if you're a photographer or videographer and you have more than one monitor, then this video is for you. Alright, okay, so here we are, we're looking at the screen capture, and this is Spyder 4 Elite. Now I have two monitors, and although I did a calibration separately, they still don't seem to match perfectly. So they have an option in here that's pretty cool. If you come to here, you can go to Studio Match, and then what it does is compares the two monitors to each other. So I'm going to click Next, and then you can see it's found my two monitors, the Apple iMac and the Dell. It has their brightness. And then what I'm going to do is go Next again, and then it says make sure we're going to measure ambient light, so it's doing that right now. And then this is kind of a lengthy process, so I think I'll just wait to the end. Now, it's saying that the calculated brightness level they recommend for these two is 90, although when you do them individually, they recommend 120. I'd like it to be a little higher than that, so I'm gonna put, I'm gonna go with 110, and let's see what happens there. I'll get rid of that decimal. And the gamma is gonna be 2.2, the white point is gonna be 6500. Most monitors out there are set at 6500, so if you're editing for basically the web, Facebook, things like that, 6500 is pretty much the majority of monitors on the market. If you're more going to print, then 5800 might be a better choice for you. All right, so we're gonna click Next again, and then that'll start the process. So we'll call it Studio Match 3, because I can't remember if I've done this or not already. All right, so then let's save that, and now it's gonna take us through the process. I'm gonna place my Spyder here, and then what it's gonna do, it's gonna jump to each monitor, and then it's gonna even out the ratio. So I'm gonna pause this video, and we'll start back at the end. Okay, at this point, I'm on my iMac. Now, it says the target is 106, so it didn't quite take the 110, but I think it's better than 90, so that's fine with me. So my current brightness level is at 118. So on the Mac, what I have to do is come here. I have different settings that I have to use on my Dell monitor. But if I go to Display, there's a brightness control. If I move that just slightly to the left, and then if I click Update, it usually takes a second. You see the little clock there, and then it'll update my value. So I want to get as close as I can to 106. I still have to go further, so I'm going to click on this again, and then I'm just going to adjust my brightness a little more to the left. Let's try that, update again. And so this is the same process that you would use on both monitors, and the controls for the monitors are going to be different depending. So I went a little too far. I can go within 4%, but I want to get closer if I can. So I'm going to make, I know it's painful to watch me go through this. I'm going to try to just tweak it a little bit more, try to get a little closer. And I've got a Wacom tablet, however you want to pronounce it. And sometimes it's hard to make those fine adjustments on the sliders there. And so it's going to update. Hopefully I'm about 108. I'm going to leave it, it's within 4%, so I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to go to the next step. Once you've calibrated both monitors, you'll see this. It'll appear on both screens, and you can switch between the uncalibrated view and the calibrated view. Now, I already calibrated my monitor previously, so the switch isn't that big, but if you've never calibrated your monitor before, I recommend that you do, because it's the only way to get accurate color and consistent shadows and highlights. Now the settings will be different if you're going to print or going to the web, so pay attention to that. Most monitors, if you're just going to the web, are calibrated around 6500 Kelvin with a gamma of 2.2, and the brightness levels might be slightly higher from 110 to 120, whereas if you're going to print, it might be lower, might be closer to 90, so keep that in mind. Also, they have Spyder Tune, but I'm pretty happy with the default settings, so I'm not going to use that. All right, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you share this video with your fellow photographers and videographers. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and also drop by and visit me on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Craig Beckton Photography, and you can find me there, and you can ask me questions or whatever you want to do. All right, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.